Okay, in this fourth video, we're going to look at actually adding on the details of our acrylic squares. Now you can see when I put the acrylic squares there, it's actually a very reflective surface. So you get these sort of white reflections, all that type of thing. And again, all of the solid colours, depending on where they are, you do get lighter sides, darker sides. So I'm going to concentrate on this one because this is a better one. So you can see it's very, very, if I look at that, you can see that it's reflecting what I've got on the building, so the light strips and all that type of thing. Again, if I angle it this way, you can see it's very, very reflective. But again, hopefully you can see that. Although it's red, this side is actually a darker tone. This edge here is a darker tone than this one, because again, the light's coming more from this direction. So we're going to try and add on this sort of detail. Although we're using the same pencil colour, we're going to do a darker edge, lighter edge, then we'll look at adding the sort of reflective surface on the top. So I'm going to start off with this edge over here. And again, I'm going to do this as dark as I can red on our drawing. Again, nice neat shading, uniform tone, good coverage, trying to stay within the edges. So this other tone, we're then going to do it a little bit lighter, so I'm going to a render grip, so moving my pencil from this position a bit further back so I can put less pressure. So I'm using all that again, so I'm just lightly putting the detail on this edge. So again, it matches this idea that a light's coming in from here, hitting this edge first, so that would be seen to be a lighter face. Then when it comes to adding the detail on the top, I'm then wanting to try and think about shading and rendering horizontally. So again, I'm going to start off pretty dark, and then I'm going to fade my sketching, fade my rendering, getting lighter and lighter to create virtually no colour, and then going to start a bit further in and work back down. So I'm going to start off a dark line, keeping horizontal rendering, and I'm going to fade back down, leaving a section white so it looks like a reflection of the light or the sun in the workshop. Again, I'm just going to fade that back out the other way, so you get this idea of a very sort of highly reflective surface. Hopefully you can see that. And then do exact same, so I'm going to use a yellow for the next one. Again, this would be the darker tone, so I'll do this solid colour, as dark as I can go. This side, a lighter tone, so I'm not pressing on so hard. And then the exact same technique around horizontal shading, so varying the tone from dark, fading to light to create these reflections. So again, rather than just looking stripy, you want it to definitely fade from dark to nothing to dark again, gives the best effect. Again, I'm then going to get green pencil crayon. Same technique, so this side, as dark as I can get it. This edge significantly lighter, so I'm only just pressing on. Again, going back to this horizontal shading, the idea that I'm going to start off dark. It's a little bit tricky because I haven't got much to work with. Fading it off, think about horizontal reflections. So again, I'm going to start in this section and work back. Imagine that dark line continuing all the way across horizontally, and again fade it out to light, to white paper, and fade it back out. So at the moment I'm not worried about reflections and things like that. We'll look at that a bit later on. And then do next one. Again, you can do it with colour, obviously you've made yours, but I'm just going to do this last one blue. So again, this side's our darker side, so I press on quite hard. This side's are lighter, so again really faint light blue. Again, trying to get these two different tones. Again, horizontal shading. So I might leave, just do that very corner this time. Fade it out. Leave a bit of a, fade it back. So render into a darker tone again. Fade it out to white. Start in the back corner. Right, so this idea that it's a reflective, very shiny surface. And the last one we'll do is black. So again, this face, again, different tone on this edge, lighter colour than we've done on this side, and the same idea again. We'll start off dark, fade it out. Start across the middle. So again, I'm going to go dark here and fade either side of the line. So dark, fade it out. A little bit of, just rub that out. And then we've got our acrylic, rendered, different tones, reflective surface at the top.